Hey guys, welcome to my channel Tokyo Foodie Sarah. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I make videos on Japanese foods and culture. Today I want to be reacting to Abroad in Japan channel's most watched video, 12 Things Not to Do in Japan. I've been following this channel for quite a while now, mainly because I just like Chris Broad a lot. I love his sarcasm and just his personality and how he portrays Japan to the world. Because I've been following his channel for a while, I have watched this video quite a while ago, so I'm gonna watch it again and do my honest reaction to it.
I won't lie, I didn't know a whole lot about Japan before I got here. I knew what Pikachu was, and I'd seen The Last Samurai about 3 times, and that was probably the extent of my knowledge. I actually did most of my reading about Japanese etiquette on the horrific 12-hour flight between London and Tokyo, and I've pretty much just winged it ever since. In hindsight, there are a lot of things I know now that I would have done well to comprehend before I got here. So today, I've taken 5 years of experience in the field and compiled it into this list of 12 things not to do in Japan. So when you're on your flight here, you needn't worry about reading about cultural etiquette. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy the in-flight entertainment with incredible titles to choose from, such as The Emoji Movie, Valerian and the City of 1,000 Disappointments, Ace Detective Sherlock Bones. And I think we can all agree, of those 3 movies, the most compelling would have to be Sherlock Bones, Ace
Detective.
Yeah. Especially with that brilliant tagline, the world's first talking police dog on a mission impossible. Mission impossible. It doesn't really work, does it?
No.
At all.
Don't.
So walking down the street whilst eating and drinking isn't illegal. You're not going to get shouted at and you're not going to get arrested by Ace Detective Sherlock Bones. But what you will get is the stare of disapproval. A lot of people don't know this one until you get here and never see anyone doing it. What you'll find is if someone wants to eat or drink something quickly outside, they'll buy it at the convenience store and then eat it or drink it out the front. Same with vending machines. If they buy something from the vending machine, they'll drink it there and then next to the vending machine. The main reason is people are very conscious about keeping the streets clean here, and you don't want to ruin someone else's day by having them walk through your spilt coffee. That said, all you need to do to avoid the stare of disapproval is just stop and eat and drink whatever it is there and then. Maybe it's on a bench, maybe you're just standing at the side of the road, whatever. Just don't walk whilst eating and drinking and you'll be alright.
It is true to some extent, but it depends on where you're going. I mean, where you are, because let's say you're in the middle of Tokyo and there's like tons of salarymen walking around you, then yes, people will look at you in a really annoyed manner. But let's say like Kamakura or like Harajuku or maybe like Asakusa even, these cities are designed for you to walk around and eat at the same time. So if you're in those areas, then it's fine. It's called a tabe aruki, which literally means eating while walking. And of course, if you're in the countryside where there's like, you know, nobody around you, then obviously it's fine to just like eat and walk at the same time. No!
3 things to point out here. Number 1, never put your chopsticks upright into the rice, as this is part of a ritual conducted at funerals when offering rice to the spirits of the deceased. Similarly, number 2, never pass things from chopstick to chopstick, because again, this is done during funerals to pass the bones of cremated relatives. So
yeah, that's a big no-no in Japan. So we've all been raised not to do so. And when I went abroad in the UK, I saw some people do that with like chopsticks, and it just made me really, really anxious. So I'm sure it would make a lot of other Japanese people anxious when you do that in Japan. Yeah, so yeah, that's a big no.
That kind of imagery doesn't go down well over dinner, as you'd expect. Probably best not to conjure up imagery surrounding death before you've even had your lunch. Oh, and thirdly, don't do the rubbing of the chopsticks. You know when you open wooden chopsticks, you like to do that to get rid of the splinters, and just because it's fun. Everyone loves doing that, right? But don't do it in Japan because it's seen as rude to the owner, because you're basically saying, oh, your chopsticks are probably cheap, which
That could be true to some extent, but I do see Japanese people do that, and even myself, I don't rub them together, but I kind of like scrape the sides off, not like really visibly, but I do it like under the table when it's got like splints over the chopsticks.
Let's face it, they probably are. But in fact, they usually definitely are.
And
Probably the greatest thing about
Oh,
Japan
right.
ever, and the reason that I eat out several times a week, just because I save 20% automatically. In Japan, it's believed that customer service should always be exceptional, with staff giving 120% every time. 120%?
Oh, that's so true.
110%? 120% would be ridiculous. But it's not necessarily
150%.
rude to tip someone, it just creates this awkward situation where the worker, the staff, would feel like you're assessing their performance and they could potentially lose face. So you might think you're being nice by giving someone a tip, but you're not. You're just creating an uncomfortable situation for the worker, and they'll probably just reject your tip outright. So don't be tempted to do it.
That too, and also in Japan, we don't really have a system to deal with any tips that restaurants get. So it's like, does the employee get it or does the boss get it? Does it go to the restaurant's profit? No one knows. So yeah, it's better not to tip because they'll just get confused.
There's a real
your
emphasis
phone
on
on
being
public
mindful when
transport.
you're using public transport in Japan. That's often completely absent in many countries. Numerous of the times that I've been riding a train in the UK and someone nearby has been screaming at their partner down the phone, and I felt like I was part of the argument, like some kind of unpleasant 4D experience. But given Japan's density, it's especially important to be mindful when you're stuffed in a train alongside fellow
that's
commuters,
true.
many of whom are sleeping as well. With that in mind, don't
Yeah,
ever
they'll get really
talk on your
annoyed.
phone on the train. That's a massive thing to do here, and even talking loudly is looked down upon. If you're on a local train or a subway train and you get a phone call, just ignore it until you get off. And if you're on a bullet train, you can go to the little compartment in between the carriages and take your call there.
I feel like if the phone call is something really important, then it's kind of acceptable to just pick it up and say, "Oh, sorry, I'm on the train right now, so I'll call you back." I feel like that's acceptable. I do that sometimes. I see a lot of other people do that too. But really, on Japanese trains, the best thing for you to do is just stay quiet and stare at your phone, because if you stare at other people, they'll feel very uncomfortable. So yeah, that's what I always do. Oh, is that a name card? No, don't fold it! No!
I remember
Yeah.
for the first few years that I lived here, whenever someone handed me a business card, I was utterly terrified, because until then, business cards to me had always just been a bit of paper or a bit of card with some writing on.
I mean,
but in Japan,
it is.
they are so much more. Once you've exchanged
Yeah.
business cards, the trick is to imagine you've just been handed the lost treasure of El Salvador or something. First, study it meticulously, the name, the job position, the details.
Yeah.
And then either put it in your business card holder or just put it on the desk if you're at a business meeting. Just put it on the table. Never play
Normally
around with
put it on the
business
desk.
cards or put them in your back pocket, because they're seen as a physical extension of the person themselves, and you don't want to stuff somebody's physical extension down your back pocket. If you're doing business in Japan, always carry business cards. You don't want to be that awkward foreigner who stood there writing out their name and number 50 times in 1 hour on the back of a tissue. And for the record, I am usually that awkward foreigner scribbling down my details, because I do forget to bring them, and subsequently I hate myself when it happens.
Yeah, when you enter a Japanese company, they actually teach you how to exchange business cards and how you should treat them. And also, like, the order of who exchanges first also matters. So let's say if you go with a senior, your senior has to exchange business cards before you do. That kind of thing. It's just really annoying. But, you know, if you're coming to Japan on a business trip, then maybe it's worth having a look at the manners. Oh, blowing your nose?
if you've got a runny nose, standard procedure here is just to keep sniffing, or just to find a toilet or a broom cupboard to hide in. Blowing noses in
people
public
normally
is
just
pretty rude.
sniff.
Interestingly though, handkerchiefs are pretty popular here. Not in the way you
I don't
think
think
though.
it's
People use them to wipe sweat off in the hot summer weather, or even more commonly to dry their hands in public toilets. Because surprisingly, many public toilets in Japan don't have any hand drying facilities, despite having space-age toilets that reside in the same room. It's quite a weird contrast that I don't quite understand.
I feel like you can blow your nose, but not many people blow their noses. Like Chris said, people normally sniff. So if you do blow your nose in public, they would give you that look. Get
physical contact in Japan isn't really a thing. You'll bow a lot, you'll nod enthusiastically daily.
I mean, especially
but
nowadays
occasionally
under
you
the
might shake
COVID
hands with
situation,
someone
I
if
don't
they're
think that's a good
friend
idea.
Or a business client that you get on well with. But generally, I avoid it unless someone makes the first move. And hugging in particular doesn't go down well. It's just met with expressions of awkwardness and despair. And also amongst couples, public displays of affection are phenomenally rare here. So don't be surprised if you get the stare of disapproval if you're kissing your partner frantically in the street. And I think that it should definitely be this.
Yeah, I don't think people shake hands in Japan. You rarely see that. And you do see some people hugging, but that's only with your really good friends. Like, you don't do that with your business partner, for example.
If you're the sort of person who feels the need to have a debate or an argument about things or throw your opinions
Just like
out
Chris.
there constantly, people will find you obnoxious and dislikable and probably just avoid you. Embedded heavily within the culture is this idea of keeping harmony and avoiding conflict
People don't
at all
want to
costs.
stick
And
out.
it's a lot easier to do that when people aren't at each other's throats, throwing around opinions. Sometimes it can be frustrating when people are just unwilling to speak their minds or give you a clear yes or no answer. I mean, one time, one of my colleagues when I was teaching, I asked him, "Do you have any pets?" And he said to me, "Maybe my cat is dead." I was like, "Maybe your cat is dead? What does that mean?
Is that
it
like
dead or is it not?
Schrödinger?
It's not Schrödinger's cat, is it?" It turned out the cat was definitely dead, but he was just the sort of person that always liked to use the word maybe and just not express certainty. But if there's one reason I've never seen a fight anywhere in Japan in the last 5 years, it's probably this reason. That people are a lot more careful about expressing their opinions and holding back what they really think. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to film that one. Everyone seems to know this one already anyway. When visiting someone's house or entering a public building like a school or going to a hot spring, you take off your shoes and switch to slippers before you go in. The easiest way of knowing if you have to change your shoes is there'll be a change in elevation in the floor. So when you go in, there'll be a little stair, and that's when you know. This is the one thing on the list where failing to stick to the rules will have noticeable results. A few years ago, a friend and I visited a public bathhouse in Kyoto, and we went in, and you're supposed to take your shoes off. For some reason he didn't. I don't know why. I don't think he noticed or saw. There was a little old woman sitting behind the entrance counter where you kind of pay, and when we walked in, she saw that he still had his shoes on, and she shot up with terrifying energy and ran over and grabbed him and took him to the front and was like, "Get your shoes off, get your shoes off." And that image has stayed burnt into my mind. This quiet little old woman suddenly becoming so alive and animated by this terrible event. And ever since then, I've never forgotten to take my shoes off when entering a building.
There's actually a famous dance studio in Tokyo called N Dance Studio. And my friend went there, and apparently if you're non-Japanese, they will check whether or not you have indoor shoes. As a Japanese, I never got checked my indoor shoes. So I feel like if you're foreign, in some places people will watch out more carefully than they would with a Japanese person. I can't find a bin.
For whatever reason, rubbish bins and trash cans are disturbingly rare in Japan.
Everyone says
outside of
that.
convenience stores, it can be a nightmare to find one. And the reason I put this on the list is because so many people, so many of you guys, message me on Twitter saying, "I'm in Tokyo and I can't find a bin. What should I do?" I've wandered through Tokyo for up to 20 minutes sometimes, just in search of a bin, and can't find one. The streets, though, despite that, are shockingly clean here because people, if they can't find a bin, they just take the rubbish home with them. It can feel like some kind of mini game sometimes, going in search of a bin, because when you do find a bin, you feel a real sense of achievement. But despite that, don't be tempted to litter. Just keep trying, and you'll find a bin one day.
For that. is this about jaywalking? Don't cross the road, Chris. No!
Seems like a fairly obvious addition to the list, and yet in the UK we just cross the street whenever the hell we want, whenever there's an opening in traffic, as opposed to waiting for the green light, same as many countries. In Japan, however, people do not cross the road on a red light. It's incredibly rare, and it's one of the greatest ways of seeing this sense of order and obedience to the law that exists in Japan. If you stand at a roadside in Japan and there's no cars coming, you can't see any cars whatsoever, people still will not cross the road until it goes green. Over the years of the many friends I've had come to visit me here, this is the thing that shocks them the most. The idea of not crossing the street when there's no visible cars there. The idea of abiding by a rule that doesn't seem necessary. And yet for me personally, the main reason I abide by it is after a few years of being here, you don't want to stand out, you don't want to be this stereotypical rule-breaking foreigner. And as well as that, you don't want to run the risk of getting caught out by the police. So those are two things worth taking into consideration before you dash across the seemingly empty road. And the last one, don't worry about not knowing anything about Japanese.
Yeah, with this jaywalking thing, it's really interesting because Japanese people are always rushing and they walk fast, they try to get on the earliest train as possible, and they would literally like run into the train that's there. But they never jaywalk, and I think it's because, as Chris said, they want to obey the rules. And also I heard from a friend that he got scolded by a grandma who's a stranger when he crossed the road on red light. So yeah, it's best not to do it in Japan.
Etiquette when you come to Japan. As I said earlier in this video, there aren't going to be any real consequences to not following any of these things, apart from maybe the footwear one. That's quite scary. You don't want to get dragged off by an old woman. The reason I say don't worry too much is because I find a lot of people come here and they're very nervous and very anxious about following the etiquette they don't really comprehend. And that includes even me. When I came here, I didn't know anything. And I was constantly anxious and nervous that I was making mistakes. But really, as a foreigner in Japan, you get a kind of a free pass to make mistakes.
Yeah,
People are understanding and they're kind and they will let you off.
So yeah, even though there are a lot of unspoken rules, as Chris said, we do appreciate the difference in culture. So if you're a non-Japanese and you do something a bit off, that's totally fine. We won't like criticize you. As a Japanese, I feel like I should obey the rules, but for a non-Japanese, you shouldn't really worry about it. So yeah, I hope this video really doesn't put you off from traveling to Japan. Yeah, I feel like the 12 things Chris said were mostly accurate. I do agree with a lot of things. I mean, what do you guys think? If you could write down any rules that you found were quite interesting when you traveled to Japan, or maybe if you watch some anime or drama and you find some things interesting, please do let me know in the comments section down below. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it the thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and also subscribe to see more future videos about Japan. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!